The new Ancestral Sorcery Sorcerer is new in the new Unearthed Arcana, Arcane Subclasses, and it's a weird one. So this one is built around having a powerful magical ancestors, like maybe your great grandparent was a wizard or something like that. And most of the theme of the subclass is conjuring that ancestor to help you do magical things. So it starts off with the subclass spell list, which is standard for sorcerers in 2024, and it's kind of just a random grab bag of good spells. Like they don't seem to have any super clear theme, but most of them are pretty powerful. You get two flavors of Spirit Guardians in there because everybody gets Spirit Guardians in 2024. Otherwise, just good, solid, all around spell list. The rest of the subclasses features center around using innate sorcery, and when you use innate sorcery, you conjure your ancestor and they appear around you like a ghostly apparition. So it's like, here I am, here's my ghostly ancestor hanging around while I do sorcerer things. The low level feature gives you advantage on checks with the influence action, so these are persuasion checks, intimidate checks, deception checks. But innate sorcery still only lasts 1 minute, so like if you're doing that outside of combat, it's here's my ancestor, let us through, ancestor goes away. So like you're not doing a ton of socializing with your innate sorcery running. Once you're in combat, you can use innate sorcery to be really good at counterspelling and dispelling magic. You can use it to like create an aura around yourself where if creatures approach you, they either fall prone or become frightened. So generally, it makes you pretty tough in combat, and that's great. But it does make you incredibly dependent on innate sorcery. So you have to assume that in any given fight, if you want your subclass, your first thing you do is spend a bonus action to activate innate sorcery, which you can do a few times per day. It costs 2 sorcery points to use it again, and then you're good to go. So it's not a massive resource cost, but it does mean that your gameplay loop in combat is basically always the exact same thing, and maybe that's fine. Like it's nice and reliable. I think there's still more fine tuning to be done with some of the features, and again, the spell list doesn't have a clear theme of any kind really, as far as I can tell. So there's a little more fiddling to do, but I think they're close with this one. What do you folks think? Let me know in the comments.